When I got accepted into the fellowship, I was ecstatic.
Stoked to be able to be here.
Oh, it was super amazing. I was really excited.
Everyone is very talented and very nice.
By providing valuable hands-on experience,
We had the opportunity to talk a lot and see everyone progress together.
I made lots of contributions.
I think the connections I make here are going to be lifelong friendships.
I didn't know anything like that ever existed.
The flexibility and the support network that you get around you is very good.
That was really unexpected, but it was great.
I didn't know that it was this friendly. I wasn't expecting to talk with my podmates every week.
The stand-ups were really amazing. The lightning talk, it was really cool.
Very welcoming work environment.
It was an awesome experience.
Contributing to a real-world project.
Hello everybody, my name is Will, the Program Manager for the MLH Fellowship, and I'm excited to welcome you to the full 2023 graduation ceremony. Over the next little while, we're going to be having a look back at the incredible stuff that you've all done in the last 12 weeks. We're going to be hearing from a number of our fellows, pod leaders, partners, as well as some of the team on all of the incredible things that have happened. Now, before we jump into that, let's take a step back and just congratulate ourselves on all the incredible stuff that we've done. You've done a lot in 12 weeks. Some of you had never contributed to open source before. Some of you had never worked on a project with so many people before. And now you're shipping real features that millions of people are using every single day. So let's just take a pause, pat ourselves on the back, because that is incredible. Now, that's enough of me saying how incredible it is. Let's hear from yourselves on how incredible the experience has been.
My name is Rita Daniel from Nigeria.
Hi everyone, my name is Nathan Corella Wilk. I'm from Brazil.
My name is Oscar Mier. I'm from Mexico.
And I am in the software engineering fellowship track.
And I am doing the software engineering track.
And the program track I'm currently in is software engineering with Meta.
I got to know about the MLH Fellowship through Google search.
So I found out about the MLH Fellowship after concluding a hackathon with MLH.
I was trying to look out for something to help me gain experience.
I actually found out about MLH and the fellowship through a very good friend and mentor of mine.
I got an email from MLH about the fellowship and I applied and got in. When I got accepted into the fellowship, I was ecstatic.
Oh, it was super amazing. I was really excited.
It was a huge opportunity for me to step up from hackathons and academic projects and turn this experience into something professional with companies in the real world.
Well, actually, in the beginning, I didn't get accepted. I got on the wait list, but a couple of weeks later, I got another email telling me that I was going to join. And so at first I was, a little bit disappointed because I thought I wasn't going to make it in. But then it was even more of a surprise for me. So I was just stoked to be able to be here. I think mostly code related because the project we're working on has a very large code base, which is also changing very quickly. Every week there's new commits and new push and merge on GitHub.
For challenges, I can't really say I faced any because I got every support I wanted and I just had amazing support from my pod leader, from the project maintainer, and from my pod members. So it was really, really supportive. So I didn't really have any challenge per se.
So keeping up with all that has been challenging, but fortunately we have a great project manager, Ben Clark, who's been very helpful about that.
So the biggest challenge I faced in the fellowship is working alongside very talented people in a project that is very big and already established. So it's really hard for you to just get it out of nowhere, start a project with people around you, and just getting started. working under the AudioCraft project from Meta, I was able to work on audio generation with text. So by feeding text to the model, we are able to receive outputs from audios, musics, and even generate entire podcasts with text-to-speech.
I made lots of contributions and I'm super excited about them. So far, I'm excited about two of the implementing the cycling through crossword tags on Rapid and also implementing the Wayback imagery. That was great and cool.
I've contributed one user interface feature to Meta's Rapid Map Editor. And also, I contributed to its documentation by expanding the contributing.md file, which newcomers read if they want to make new contributions. So I made it a lot more beginner friendly. Honestly, getting to know my fellows, getting to know my pod leader as well.
What I enjoyed the most about the fellowship was interacting with all the pod mates. Everyone is very talented and very nice, and we had the opportunity to talk a lot and see everyone progress together.
Oh, one thing I enjoyed the most was my pod meetings. The stand-ups were really amazing. The lightning talk, it was really cool.
The networking aspect of it is very interesting. Just getting to know everybody's backgrounds and also helping everybody out with their resumes and other things. I'm a professional career coach, so I actually had the chance to help out my fellows, my other peers with their professional journey. So it's been a very interesting sort of feedback loop with everybody.
Oh, the MLH Fellowship has enhanced my career by providing valuable hands-on experience. That's also helped me to get meaningful connections and allowing me to contribute to meaningful projects. I believe it's a valuable assets that I would never take for granted. And I think here I am for what the future has for me after the fellowship.
So the fellowship helped me develop the skills that I need to actually work in the industry, as well as it provided me with connections from Meta and MLH to be able to explore those throughout my career.
Well, definitely it's helped me get a sense of actual remote teamwork on a real project, a big tech project on GitHub, which is something I didn't have experience with before. Also, I think the connections I made here are going to be lifelong friendships that will probably help everybody out in our professional careers in the future. Happy hacking!
Happy hacking!
Happy hacking!
Wow, those stories are awesome. I love hearing about how impactful the fellowship can be to fellows and some of the incredible things they can get up to. Now, the fellowship doesn't run itself. In fact, our pod leaders are a core part of the fellowship and making sure that you will get the best experience possible. So let's hear a few words from them.
Hi, my name is Charles Reddy. People call me Bully. I'm from Puebla, Mexico, and I'm Recursive Parts' pod leader. So I want to start by saying congratulations. You did it. You graduated and it's already week 12. I'm proud of you because you faced a lot of challenges, a lot of blockers, and you know what? You faced them successfully. All of the commits, all of the contributions that you did were amazing. There is no doubt about that. And I'm super proud of you. Your projects weren't as easy as they seem, and all of the issues that you faced weren't as easy, but hey, you did it. And again, I'm super proud of you. Rita, Omar, Oscar, Lauren, Ashneed, and Nate, you did great. I hope that the future has better things for you, cool things for you, and I wish you the best of luck. As you did great, I hope you do great in the future. And if you need any help, please don't hesitate to contact me, contact the MLH community, and hey, we're here to help. We'll always be here to help. Again, congratulations, and I'm super proud. Happy hacking.
Thank you, pod leaders. It's been incredible hearing from you all on how you've made this such an incredible experience. Now, the fellowship is nothing without its wonderful partners. So let's hear about the partners who've given so much of their time to support and give you the mentorship you need to become an incredible engine. Well, thank you to our pod leaders for all of their incredible work in making sure that you have a fantastic time. Now, not only do the pod leaders make a good experience, our partners also provide all the resources, the projects, and the mentorship to make sure that you can get your first contributions in open source. So let's hear a little bit from them.
Hello, Major League Hackers. This is Ben Clark from Meta Open Source with a message for our Fall B contingent members, Rita, Lauren, and Oscar, that helped me out by developing features for Rapid, our open source mapping software. Rita, Lauren, Oscar, all three of you made great progress. You delivered tons of features for our 2.2 release that is going live next week. You improved our PR workflows. You made suggestions about deployments. You made suggestions about our silly holiday release. And in general, I think we just had a lot of fun. You've come to the end of your cohort, so let's do some reflecting on what you did accomplish. So there was a bit of adversity in some of the tasks that you got assigned. Oscar, you had to deal with an endpoint that kept failing. All three of you had to deal with some tasks that maybe were a little bit poorly defined to start. You had to deal with rebases. You had to deal with forks. You had to figure out how async programming worked with promises in JavaScript. And perhaps most importantly, not only did you have a bunch of new code to learn, you had to worry about OpenStreetMap, which is a whole other topic in and of itself. So Rita, Oscar, Lauren, your features will help our pedestrian infra mappers next year a ton with the color system that Lauren developed, with the map roulette integration that Oscar started, and with the crossing hotkey and also the wayback imagery features that Rita started developing. I can't say enough about the good work that you did. You were here for a very short time, but you delivered quite a lot of impact for us. So it was my honor and privilege to work with all three of you, and I would work with you again without hesitation. So I look forward to seeing what you and your GitHub accounts get up to in the near future. It's been real. Thanks very much.
Thank you to our partners. Without their support, none of this would be possible, and we can't wait to work with you in the future. Now we're going to hear from Amanda, the head of the MLH Fellowship, where she wanted to share a few words with you all before you finally graduate.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations on your graduation from the fellowship today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Amanda, and I'm the head of the MLH Fellowship. Myself and the whole team here are inspired by the work you've done over the past 12 weeks, and we're so excited to be able to celebrate those wins with you today. So a little bit about me. One thing that I manage for the fellowship team, a task that I'm responsible for, is to run our admissions process and to send out letters of acceptance to all of you. So I get to be a part of deciding who was a part of this fellowship class. By the way, you can just imagine how many applications we get every week and how many essays me and my team read on a regular basis. So it's really saying something that yours stuck out. You should be very proud of standing out from the crowd in that way. But outside of all of that, what that means is that I get to meet all of you very early in your fellowship journey. And I get to learn about you from your applications, your GitHub profiles, your LinkedIn accounts, your resumes, and so on. I promise we actually read all that stuff, and it's important. And what I like to do in these graduation videos is share a little bit about what I learned about this group of fellows when reviewing your applications, and when I was reminiscing about all of you as I prepared for this graduation today. So one thing I find really inspiring about this class in particular is that there's so much overlap amongst all of you in terms of what you're interested in, even outside of technology. Obviously, you're all developers, but there are some common threads in terms of other things that have caught your attention. For instance, many of you used your application essays to talk about social good and social justice and the kind of applications you're inspired to work on as part of your developer work, which is very impressive. Also, probably not surprising, more than one of you submitted a game as your code sample for the fellowship, a game that you designed and came up with and got people to play, which tells me we have quite a few gamers in the bunch. I am one too, so I love to see that. And lastly, we have several folks in this group, almost all of you really, who have worked as teachers, tutors, teaching assistants, coaches, those kinds of educational supports, which is not surprising to me at all, considering how important an openness to learning and growth is to success in the fellowship. In fact, it is that commitment to lifelong learning that comes across in your applications and in your accomplishments that you made in the last 12 weeks. And it's a huge part of why you made it to graduation today. Every single fellow in this graduating class has written code that will power critical open source resources for years to come. And in addition to all of that technical learning, you'll have built those connections and professional skills over the last 12 weeks that are going to continue to have a positive impact on you and on those around you for years to come. So I hope when you think about the time that you spent with this group of fellows, that you're able to reflect on all that you have in common and how it brought you together as a developer community. I hope you'll look back on your fellowship memories and think about where you started, and also think about how far you've come. Congratulations on graduation, and we cannot wait to see what you do next.
Thanks, Amanda. Really appreciate all those kind words. Now, we're nearly at the end of the graduation ceremony, but that does mean there is one thing left, which is, you guessed it, the class photo of Fall 2023. Let's take a look. Wow, that's awesome. Make sure you save this, post it on LinkedIn, put it wherever you like, because the last 12 weeks have been full of memories. But that does mean that we have come to an end, and that does mean this is the end of the fellowship and the graduation. Again, I'd like to just reiterate how incredible the contributions you've done. We've had a huge number of pull requests, many commits, and loads of lines of code merged. So take a step back, give yourself a pat on the back, and really, celebrate some of these wins. And I can't wait to follow you all in the future to see where you go, which actually is a nice kind of reminder that you should all connect with each other on LinkedIn, including ourselves. You never know when you might need your network. So make sure you keep these connections and friends that you've made, because you never know when you might bump into them again. Anyway, that is all from me, folks. I can't wait to see what you get up to next. And again, congratulations on graduating the MLH Fellowship. That's all from me. Happy hacking!
Happy hacking!
Happy hacking!
Happy hacking!